Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Romanovksa. I am a certified family law specialist practicing in the Bay Area, California. When you call me for 10 minutes, during this conversation, we figure out if you have any upcoming hearing dates that you need help with and if I'm available. The billing practice. I tell clients that I have experienced divorce myself and dealt with lawyers myself. And I figured as a client, I really like to receive invoices once a week instead of once a month for $20,000 unexpectedly. So therefore, I made it my commitment, and I have done it since I started practicing over 11 years ago now in California. And I made it my practice to bill my clients every single week so there are no surprises. They can see the transparency, which includes an itemized invoice, including 0.2 minimum tagged for emails, phone conversations. So I tell my clients, look, if you want to save money, just email me everything in one email instead of 10 small emails, one-liners, where sometimes the answer is yes or no. I do not charge for forwarding emails from opposing side, never. So, and I also, as a side note, you probably can see it on my website, have a license to practice law in Germany, which is helpful when I do prenuptial agreement internationally related to Europe, Germany, to be able to assess the validity of the agreement in Germany and in California. My hourly rate is $5.25, and associate hourly rate is $4.75. My retainer is $5,000 to $15,000 depending on the case. So if you have a very simple starting case where you need to file for divorce, draft a marital settlement agreement, do financial disclosures called PDD, then the portion that I know comes from me that requires the work approximately 10 hours of my time, which is $5,000 retainer. Anything else, where emails, phone calls, negotiations, that requires more time. If I take a case that has lots of history and I need to dive in and there is a trial coming up, then the retainer is obviously going to be more than $5,000. It could be 15, could be 25, depending when the trial is on and what needs to be done. Turnaround time. What you can expect if you provide me with a project, for example, a prenup, draft an MSA, review a prenup, my typical turnaround time, unless I'm in trial, is within 1 week. I respond to emails daily from 3 to 4. Again, if I'm in trial, I'll let you know. If it's urgent, I ask clients to type in the subject line urgent, then, or text me, then I respond within as soon as possible, usually within 2 hours. If I'm in trial, I'm going to step at the break and speak to the client if it's really urgent. So, of course, I ask clients not to abuse the urgency if it's an emotional urgency versus real urgency. Therefore, I have a clause in my retainer agreement that urgent requests are paid at 1.5 of my hourly rate, and anything that's requested to be done after hours, if someone calls me after 5 or before 9 and wants to get things done, it's double rate. So it doesn't happen, but this is how I protect my sanity and how I protect my weekends and how I can be more resourceful to other people when I'm also living a balanced life. So it's not to penalize anyone, but just to have clear boundaries. The 10-minute does not include legal advice. So the 10-minute is designed to get to know each other, and perhaps after watching this video, you're like, I know what I want, let's do it. I'm either hiring you or I'm scheduling half an hour or 1 hour. Let's talk about, I already know that you can give me that legal advice or represent me. So this video is designed to help you understand how it is to work with me together, to get to know me better, if you don't want to spend the extra 10 minutes talking to me about the things I'm just talking to you in front of the camera. So, and as you probably already know, I cannot estimate, because clients ask that a lot of the times, can you estimate how much my divorce is going to cost? So it depends. And usually I find out, well, is the other side going to contest, not contest? How amicable is it? And is it going to go to trial? Is it requiring hearings? So I can estimate based on steps, but not the entire case, because it's so unpredictable. And that's why I actually stopped doing flat fee rates, because I really got burnt. It's very tough to know what's going to happen, because I am so, I cannot control the outcome, what the judge is going to do, what the opposing counsel is going to do. So if it were up to me, the only flat fee I can offer is when I, for example, something that it's in my control, drafting a letter, perfect example, or something that is in the scope of my timeline. So I hope that was helpful, and I will see you in my next consultation. Bye.